Good morning, happy Friday to you. I've just run up the stairs. Oh, how are we doing? I hope that you're well. I've just printed off all the orders I'm going to pack today. This is the last of the smaller orders for the afternoon tea collection, which is sort of in a state of chaos around me. And then I've got massive orders I need to pack up that I don't think I'm going to send Royal Mail, but I still need to wait and see. I think some of them will fit in big envelopes, so maybe I will. We'll see. Like I said, today I am packing up the afternoon tea collection. I've got 23 orders left to pack. I've been doing it sort of over the last week in batches. I've got my tea bags at the ready, and I might try to record some packing reels. I don't have a tripod up here. I could get one really up here. But I'm realising I don't actually make that much content for Instagram anymore. And I kind of want to get back into the groove of it. I'm starting to post a bit more on, I've just cleaned these, on TikTok. It's because the pickle just got back with Mario. They'd gone swimming. Classic Friday morning. And I went down to see how she'd done. Very well. You'll be pleased to know. Very well. She's got teeth now, so she doesn't look like a baby anymore. And it's a bit weird. Not that she looks weird, she doesn't. She looks like me. I can't say she looks weird. I mean, I don't know, I get mixed responses on who she looks like. But it's like when she went from having a newborn face to a baby face. That was weird, because that was like an overnight change. But now she's starting to look like she's almost one. So I am packing up the afternoon tea collection today, hoping to get these out the door, take them to the post office. These are actually all UK orders that I'm currently packing. I've done a lot of the international orders already, and yeah, we're getting through it. It's quite nice breaking them up into batches because it makes it much less intimidating. So that's enough waffling. Let's pack some orders. Lily, you are first, including your chai latte minis that you're probably going to get in June. I'm sorry. So she's gone for a skein of cucumber sandwiches and a skein of jam and clotted cream, both on my sturdy sock base. Delightful. Instead of printing my own labels to seal the bags, I've gone back to, well, that's my pen. I've gone back to these ones just because I found a big stack of them. If you're unaware, there's a bathroom in this room that we never ever used, so we had the bathroom taken out, and so we're going to use that as extra storage. But I wanted to get this collection all shipped before I started vacuuming and putting the office back. So it's currently in a mild state of disarray, but that's okay. That's okay, because yeah, delightful. Okay, and then there's chai latte minis as well, that I'm obviously not going to show you. Now, usually when I would pack orders pre-baby, I would end up packing them all basically in the same day. The Stardew Valley collection I tried to do a little bit differently, because basically as I dyed the yarn, twisted it up and labelled it, I'd ship all the orders for the yarn that I'd already dyed, and sort of did it in stages like that. But I didn't really have enough orders for this collection to warrant doing it like that, and most of the orders that I had multiple colourways in, which is wonderful. So this time I dyed up all the yarn, twisted it all, labelled it all, but I didn't ship it as I went, if that makes sense. I did, however, instead of packing all of the orders in one day, I did it in stages. So I think I did all the international orders on one day, and then this is predominantly the UK orders, and it just worked out much easier, and it made it a lot less overwhelming, and also meant, in theory, not necessarily in practice, in theory, I'm less likely to make mistakes when packing it, because it's usually towards the end when I'm tired and I've read the same thing over and over and over again. That is when I make mistakes, because I'm like, cool, yes, it's clearly this, and then it's not clearly that. A couple of people used the yarn caking service that I provide,
which was very handy. And I talk about this yarn twister a little bit more, as in the fact I bought it. If you want more information about the yarn twister that I have, let me know. Caker, I guess, the yarn, I don't know, winder? It's an electric one. And yeah, if you want more information about the one that I have, let me know, and I can either respond to comments or I can talk about it a little bit more. But it was a bit of an investment. It was a little bit pricey. However, it is a business expense. Also worth it, because I talk about this more in a little bit. I'm able to do things at the same time as the yarn is twisting or caking up. Winding. Why is that word hard for me to remember? So it's much easier for me to do that than it is to stand there and do it manually by hand, because that would just it would take so much time out of packaging, and I'd get out of the groove and blah blah blah. Whereas this, delightful, didn't get out of the groove at all, and it's super easy to use, which is great. What I cut out there was me winding it the wrong way around the middle cone. I resisted buying an electric winder for a really long time because they can be quite expensive, and then I eventually bit the bullet and got one. It's a business expense because it's great. I can pack orders as this is winding. Before I had to stop, I'd get out the flow, I'd have to stand and wind it for ages and ages and ages, but now I can just set it to wind and do a few more orders and then come back to this order when it's all caked up. Perfect. I don't know if you've noticed, I've attempted a bit of a different editing style for this video. I usually just kind of fast forward through these clips, which is much quicker to edit, I won't lie. However, I do like how this looks better with it kind of little snappy edits and a cut to the main thing. It is a faff to do, but I do like it. I didn't film me packing any orders whilst I wound those skeins because I realised the ball winder, yarn winder, makes the desk shake, and that's probably not the best viewing. Did someone say seasickness? No, thank you. Right, Earl Grey on Sparkle Sock. Sparkle Sock did not sell as well in this collection as I thought it would, because I don't know, I love the sparkles. It's so sparkly, and maybe that's what puts people off. Maybe it's too sparkly for some people. I will say I'm not lessening the sparkle. We're sticking with the super sparkly one. We're not changing the super sparkly skeins because I love that it's obnoxious. I think that's great. Oh, I've had to open the window because I'm getting a bit toasty. It's warm up here. It's not the most fun, but I'm getting through them. Don't have many left, and then it's on to the massive orders, which stress me out because there's more opportunity to go wrong with a massive order than there is a small one. Like one skein, sure, I've gone wrong on a 1 skein order before, but a 27 skein order, much more likely to go wrong. I have been thinking a little bit about what my next collection is going to be, but it's quite difficult to think about. Usually the autumn is when I have it, but it's quite difficult to think about that right now because I'm doing advents and I don't have as much time to dye yarn as I became accustomed to. Now I have a baby. Ta-da! Just a little cat interlude right there. I'm finding it tricky isn't the word. I created this job and this business, and I've been full-time now since 2018, so that's 7 years. And that's quite a long time to be able to do whatever I wanted, when I want, on whichever day that I want. And I obviously, at the moment, am unable to do that because I'm looking after a baby. Half a day Tuesday, all day Wednesday, Thursday, and then technically half day Saturday, Sunday, but it does depend because that's a weekend and that's when other people don't work. So sometimes I'm unable to work on those days because people are like, come round, do this, blah, blah, blah. And it's important to socialise and see people. And then also sometimes Mario is very tired because he works extremely early on the weekends. And so then I feel bad that I'm then just sort of passing the baby to him when, well, she's almost a toddler, let's be honest. Passing the child, the pickle, to him when he's tired. But at the same time, I managed to do it because I'm the one that gets up with her in the night. Last night was an exception because she wouldn't go back to sleep for me. So today we're all tired.
That is all those orders I'd printed off done. Good. Good. Now I just need to do, there's a few orders that I haven't done postage for, and I just need to basically decide which ones I'm going to ship via courier. There's a particularly large one going to Canada, which Canada Post is currently striking. So I need to make sure I send that one by courier. Plus it's quite a big order, I don't want it getting lost. Product details does not contain Advent. Advent bungs up my click and drop feed. Not in a negative way, just in a observational way. There's one that I need to double check if I've got a couple more skeins of Earl Grey on Delightful DK. I'm 99% sure I do, but I just wanted to pack everything else up first because there was the odd skein where I was a little bit lazy and I didn't dye it up because I already had it dyed up, so I had to go digging. Including 2 skeins of macarons on Delightful 4-ply, which makes me sad because I wanted to use it in a jumper. That's on me though, that's fully on me. I did it off camera because I find sometimes I make mistakes more when I'm distracted, but I've grouped together the 3 big orders that I hadn't packed up yet. I managed to find 2 more skeins on Delightful DK, so I need to message that customer about that. What time is it? 12:30. I might go get some lunch and then tackle these this afternoon. Might take these to the post office first and then tackle these this afternoon. Eat lunch, post office, big orders. That's the plan. Hello. I've swapped cats. I return. I had beans on toast. Mario had made cheese and Branston pickle sourdough. Delightful. I'm very full now though. It was an error. I should have only had 1 slice. I had 2. It was very tasty. So of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 orders that I have still waiting to go, I'm sure that all bar 3, so 4 of them, will be able to go Royal Mail. I think they'll be fine. I'm quite confident that they will be fine. So I'm going to bag them up and get them ready to go. And then we'll go to the post office. This tea is extremely cold now. Right, let's get them printed. Starting out with Tegan. Can't show you one bag because it's got the chai latte minis in, but just trust that there's 2 skeins of fine china on Delightful 4-ply and 2 skeins of cucumber sandwiches on Delightful 4-ply, plus the chai latte minis. We have 6 skeins of macarons on Delightful 4-ply. It is actually quite delightful. And then we've got the suri bag. We've got 2 skeins of macarons, 2 skeins of fine china, and 2 skeins of cucumber sandwiches, all on the new Suri Cloud lace base. And I cannot wait to see what you make with it. I'm jazzed. So I explained this in a recent Patreon video, so sincerest apologies if you are in Patreon and this is repetitive. I try my best to not use plastic poly mailers. I have a stash that I need to use up at some point that I bought before I discovered the paper ones, so I need to use them, otherwise they're just going to go to waste, and that's just adding to the problem. But these ones are huge, so I use them for really big orders because I don't know, I have the irrational fear that the paper ones are going to break if there's too much in them. So orders over a certain size go in a large poly mailer. Gosh, right, Renee, you're next. This order is so large. It's got 2 sheets for the packing slip and 2 for customs. Although it could have all fit on 1 packing slip. The second packing slip is empty, but we do have 2 customs slips. So, goodness me. Right, I'll record this one before I put the chai latte minis in. We essentially have 1 of each on sturdy sock, plus extras. So we've got 2 lavender shortbread on sturdy sock. This is all sturdy sock. 2 lavender shortbread, 1 Earl Grey, 1 cucumber sandwiches, 1 macaron, 1 jam and clotted cream. And then this is the fine china bag. We've got 2 on sturdy sock and then 4 on delightful DK. What are you going to make? What are there plans? Do you have plans, or are you like me, impulsive? I'll take impulsive if you're impulsive. Right, I need to put the mini skeins in. Can't forget them. Right, let's try and fit all these customs labels on. It was a bit of a squeeze, but we did it. Is this the one I've already? Yeah, I've already packed this one as well. Tracy in the US. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Earl Grey on sturdy sock. And then we've got 4 skeins of manna worm on sturdy DK. I completely forgot to say, this probably doesn't interest anyone, but however, I'm going to tell you anyway. I, for ages, had my maiden name on my customs labels that I printed out because I couldn't work out how to change it. And whilst I was packing the chai latte mini skeins, after I'd printed all the posted and stuff out, I worked out how to do it. So from now on, it's got my actual name on it instead of my maiden name, which arguably was still my name, or is still my name, but yeah. Fun. Right, Zan, let's pack your order. First things first, we have a gold chunky star stitch marker. I want to plan a shop update at some point, by the way, so if there's any stitch markers that you want to see in the shop, let me know. I'll make a list. I'll start a list and I can make them for the shop update. I've just popped that in a little cardboard jewellery box to stop it getting crushed. Curiously, I have 2 skeins of fine china on delightful DK, and it's making me slightly concerned that I've shipped macarons instead of fine china to someone at some point. And I can't check. There's no way of me of checking. I've already shipped some. Ah, the worst. The mistakes happen. Mistakes happen. Hopefully they'll get in touch with me and I can rectify it, but my goodness. So stressful. Right, we've got all sturdy sock. 3 Earl Grey, 3 cucumber sandwiches, stitch marker, tea bag packing slip. The joy of me including a packing slip now is that people can like see if I've made a mistake. I mean, it's bad for me, but it's great because it means hopefully I can fix the problem quicker. And then this one, also all sturdy sock. Yes, we've got 3 lavender shortbread, 1 jam and clotted cream, 1 fine china and 1 macarons. What are you going to make with it? I'm nosy. I'm nosy. Give me ideas. I like it. Would you be surprised to learn that I changed my mind again? First up, I managed to find a box big enough for the 27 skein order. Thank you, Louise. Not thank you, Louise, for the box. Thank you, Louise, for the order. It's technically plus the mini skeins, so I guess almost 28 skeins. I don't know what was in it, but it's managed to squeeze them all in. So now all I need to do is find a box for Françoise's order. But at the moment I'm about to do Karen's order. Is it Karen or Karen? Oh, you're in Australia. Karen, I'm going with, which is a lovely selection. Got 5 of 5 fine china on merino sock. Back in a tea bag, whack in the packing slip. We've got 10 of jam and clotted cream on merino sock. So here's the first 5 and the final 5. Because I've looked into a courier to Australia before and it's so expensive. I mean, this order is 27, focus, I think it is, £27.60, so that's not cheap, but yeah. Oh, hi Kimchi, found a good spot to lay. Lovely, thank you, guarding the yarn. Oh, sorry bud, you're safe. These fell on her. Not fell on her, they slid towards her. Let's not over dramatise it. I've made this really fun for me to edit because it's just gonna be lots of little clips of me doing stuff. And that's actually really annoying to edit, but that is all bar 2 ready to go. What time is it? 20 to 2. What a long nap the pickle's having, crikey. Classic me.
classic me. I took all those parcels to the post office. Mario and the pickle came too. He had a bag. I had 2 bags because it took up 3 bags. And dropped them all off. They're now all on their way, or they should be arriving. Many people have had theirs arrive already. And then the 2 larger orders, the one that's going to Canada, and then there's one that was the 27 skein order. I sent them via DPD just for a bit of extra security. So yeah, exciting. I had to take them to the corner shop and drop them off, which is a little bit different, but worked surprisingly well. So, and was a bit cheaper than UPS. So thank you so much for watching. I have some extra skeins from that collection and they will be going into the shop soon. Let's do it next weekend. Next weekend works. The 21st of June at, I do it at the same time all the time, 4 p.m. BST, British summertime. And yeah, I have more of all of those colourways that you've seen me pack today across a variety of bases. So if you were sad that you missed out and you would like to get your hands on some, 21st of May, I'll start posting it across various social media platforms and write newsletter for this week to send out. But yeah, and I'll put all the other yarn that was in my shop back in my shop and do a stock take. That's a fun, exciting task. It's not. If you enjoyed this video and you would like to see more, please feel free to subscribe. I post a new video here every single Friday, and just in case you missed it, I posted a new video here on Wednesday, the Wednesday just gone. The Wool Monty. I went to look around a yarn festival in Sheffield called the Wool Monty, because Sheffield is where the full Monty is set. We love a pun. Cracking name. If you like having extra videos from me, you like my face popping up in your life a bit more often, I do have a Patreon. You get a bonus video there every week as well. I'd love to get to a point where I can do 3 videos a week, 1 on Patreon, then 2 on YouTube, but I don't think I'm quite there yet to consistently do that. Especially with Advent dyeing coming up, I'm going to have to think of different content to do that isn't yarn dyeing, because you can't see what I'm dyeing, because Advent yarn is a surprise. If you made it this far in this video, thank you so much. Please leave me a comment down below with a cake emoji. Sure, a cake emoji, afternoon tea collection. With a cake emoji, it would be, yes, thank you, you can be part of the secret club. And let me know what you've been working on. Did you buy any of the afternoon tea collection? What are your project plans? Do you have any project plans? And with all that being said, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here, and thank you for being amazing. You're an incredible person, and I truly appreciate you spending some time with me. And with all that being said, I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye!